there was that film which was a dark one, then with an even darker one of Batman Returns, which is my favourite Batman film. This is easily my favourite Batman film, like by a long mile. This one is weird as hell. You know, just weird. I mean, it starts with the Penguin being born as a freak and his parents throw him into the sewer. That's the start of the film. And it keeps getting darker. I mean, the Penguin's disturbed. The Penguin's really disturbed to this whole movie. He ends up returning to the surface years later, trying to find his parents apparently, even though it suggests he killed them. And then running for mayor and almost getting there. And he's also messing around with Batman. You also have Catwoman, who's Michelle Pfeiffer, and she's a very disturbed person who has been murdered by her boss, but she comes back to life in this amazing sequence with these cats just bite at her and they bring her back to life. She becomes Catwoman. She's this very confused woman who's trying to work out, is she good, is she bad, where does she work in society? And her and Michael Keaton are amazing together. They've got great chemistry. The sequences is two mad people fall in love. Two insane people fall in love, which makes it the best thing ever, because there's dark humour. They don't know who each other is, and then when they start to work out who each other person is, it makes the situation even more complicated, because all it reveals is that they're both crazy and they can't really connect with people. So it makes it more of a tragedy about this situation where they're kind of perfect for each other, but they're both mad, so they'll never work. So it's a really terrific love story in the middle of this comic book movie. There's all these weird freak elements. The Penguin has his clowns. Basically, it was in a circus for years. All these clowns, which are basically his muscle. He's all these penguins that follow orders, because he's all these remote control things in the penguins. The fact that he feels like a freak infects the whole movie. The whole movie is affected this idea of he feels disturbed by his past. He's disturbed by how he looks. There's this obsession with freaks, and that he's a real freak, and Batman's a fake freak, and all this stuff that goes on. And the fight's really about the fact that the Penguin feels that Batman's a fake, and he can be doing all these other things for certain reasons, but it's really a primal fight between these characters. I mean, Batman and Catwoman, it's like a love story. It's very primal. Batman and the Penguin, it's a primal thing of both of them just try to work each other out and failing completely. But there's a sympathy from Batman to the Penguin, because he sees this guy's been messed around bad. So when the Penguin finally dies, it's a really moving sequence. After all the horrible things he does, like he kidnaps the firstborn children and threatens to kill them all. That's amazing for an action movie or a comic movie. No one does that now. No one ever does anything as bad as that now. But it's a great sequence, and then the Penguin sends his penguins to destroy the city as well. You know, it's great. I mean, it's an army of penguins, and it works. And then the Penguin dies, and he has a kind of Viking thing where his body's into the water, and Batman watches him, feeling pity for him. It's amazing. And the Penguin is a total pervert to Catwoman as well, and it's amazing how far he goes, because he's obviously some horny guy who just does not know how to deal with women at all. So, I mean, it's endlessly interesting to watch. It's set at Christmas time as well, which makes it feel even darker. This is one of the darkest movies ever made for a mainstream audience. I mean, it makes the Nolan ones look fairly lightweight, and the darkness element, they may be dark, but they're not really that, not compared to this, they're not dark at all. This is really twisted. It's a wonderful film. Some people don't like it, but the hell with them. It's brilliant. My favourite. I've nothing bad to say about this film. I mean, yeah, it's a mess, it's a plot, but who cares? Everything else works so well that even the messy bits work, because they're setting up the weird character stuff. So it doesn't matter that the things aren't developed. Even that's an advantage to it, because it creates this weird feeling of dreamlike structure, because nothing quite follows up on anything else. It should be a liability, but it's actually a strength of the film, because it's a mess, but that's what's great about it. So it's wonderful, yeah. Even its failures work for it. That's an amazing thing for film.